Hello there, welcome back to another episode of Profit or Pain. Unfortunately, this trade was a fail. As you can see, I entered at the start of this box, price just did not go in my favour whatsoever, didn't even go into my take profit zone. So this was a forced trade, there was no real confluence, there was no real indication of what the price was going to do next. It was more of just a guess and a gamble, and I just forced it and it never worked out in my favour. I probably should have just walked away from this chart, or at least waited for it to come to this level here, this little circle here, and then went long. Because the RSI was oversold at this trend line, which would have been a good entry, but I was impatient and I just didn't want to wait any longer. I didn't want to sit about, so I just forced the trade and it never worked out in my favour. But what I should have done was just walked away from this chart and waited for another opportunity or looked at another market. So in my journal, I just wrote this trade was kind of forced. There was no real confluence, no real indication of what price was going to do next. Should have just set this one out, or at least waited for price to pull back to the trend line. Could have placed an order at that level. Sure could have. But yeah, that's alright. Just another fail. Just another 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You know how it is. That's all I have for you. Stop getting high on YouTube. Start getting high on life. May the universe guide you.